Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today I want to share my top 3 style tips with you that have really helped me to elevate my whole fashion sense and style game. And if you are interested in that, then please make sure to keep on watching. So in today's video, I'm going to share my top 3 tips which will help you to look more put together and to really manifest your own personal style. Now these tips are meant to be applied to your own personal wardrobe, and we do not need to have the same style in order for you to use these tips. So I hope this video is going to be helpful. If you do like fashion and styling videos, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. I am Anna and I post fashion and styling videos every Monday and mostly also on Fridays. So if you like that, hit that subscribe button. But for now, let's start with my top 3 tips. Now my first tip is to have a color palette, and this will come as no surprise to those of you who have already seen a couple of my videos because I talk about that all the time, but it is one of the most fundamental things, and your color palette does not have to be exactly like my color palette. For example, I like to wear creams, beige, pinks, nudes, all those kinds of tones, but if you just type in aesthetic color palette in Pinterest, you will find so many beautiful color palettes, so just choose any that you like. Maybe there's a lot of burgundy or navy or black, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that all the colors you have in your wardrobe really go well together. I know we always see like big wardrobe tours of maybe celebrities who just have 1,000 coats in every single color, but if you don't have that many clothes, make sure that all your clothes go together. And if you have a color palette, that will perfectly work, because whatever you take from your wardrobe, it's gonna match perfectly together and you won't have trouble putting together outfits, which really helps. So tip number 2, of course, is to have a style. Having a style does not mean you have to look the same every single day. For example, I have looks that are more chic and more laid back. Let me show you an example. So for reference, I would say my style is really feminine and romantic, really girly, and I make sure that no matter if I'm going to get dressed up or have a really relaxed day at home, I make sure to maintain that style. Now I don't want to talk about color palettes anymore because I think we have checked that point of our lists by now, but what I want to say is, for example, I have this blouse. I wear this to work every time, and it is this white chiffony blouse with these beautiful diamante details around the collar. And then, for example, I have this sweater, which is also from Zara, and this one is way more of a casual and relaxed look, something that I wear at home or when I go to the grocery store. But except from the color palette, which we don't want to talk anymore, it has similar style points. Or taking the cardigan that I'm wearing right now, it has elements that I would have liked anyways. So for example, the cardigan that I have right here has also balloon sleeves, which is something that I like. It has these crystal details, which is also really girly and feminine. Same goes for this jumper with the rose gold zipper and just the detailing. It does have similar style points. So what I'm saying is that no matter whether I get dressed up and I have a really fancy look and occasion to go to, or I'm really chilled or at home, I do have the same style. So for example, if you go to a shop next time, or if you're online shopping and thinking about, oh, that ugly sneaker trend is so cool and I want to try it out, then make sure you find something that you like. Maybe they have the same color, the same style as shoes that you already own. Or for example, if you want to try out a really grungy look or crop tops or whatever it is, just make sure that other elements of this style are something you would usually wear as well. And that way everything will look cohesive, and that way you will have a manifested style that no matter which occasion you're dressing for is gonna show your personality. Now tip number 3, which I think is really important to address, especially after Cyber Week or Black Week, because we have all seen the madness going on, and it is to buy less. Just buy quality over quantity, and I cannot stress this enough because it is so important, and we talk ourselves into purchases so easily. For example, I've been on the hunt for a pink trench coat for a long time, and this Black Friday I have found one at H&M that was heavily reduced, and it was just 20 euros, and I ordered it, and I'm gonna insert a try on clip so that you can see how it looks. But to be honest, it doesn't look good at all, and I've just bought it because it was cheap. Yes, it is the style that I want, and yes, it is the color that I want, but I don't love the buttons, I don't love the shape, I don't love the fabric, and if it wasn't for that price, I would not buy this item. So I'm going to return it or send it back or do whatever with it. but make sure that what you buy is something that you actually love. And whenever you see something on sale, ask yourself, would you buy the item for full price? If the answer is yes, then very good. You have made a huge saving by buying it on sale. If the answer is no, then you have not saved any money at all, because you've been buying things that you wouldn't have bought otherwise. So my top tip is to just skip the sales. Make sure to prepare your wish lists before any sales. And if then anything comes into sale, you can go ahead and buy it, and it's gonna be very, very cool, and you're going to be very happy that you have made that purchase. But if you're just, scrolling in the sales section to see if there's something you like, then yes, you will talk yourself into making purchases that won't really stand the test of time. And if you don't really love something, then just skip it. There are so many items out there you can choose from, and I'm sure you will find the one that you love. And you don't need to spend your hard-earned money on items that you don't completely love. So darlings, these were my top 3 tips to elevate your style, to change your fashion game. And these are the 3 tips that I think every girl should know when you buy outfits, when you style outfits, no matter what you do. These are the 3 tips that I think you should always follow. If you enjoyed this video, then I hope to see you next time. Until then, I will say bye!